Hey guys, today we have a 2016 GMC Sierra 2500. We're going to test for the Thule WingBar Evo Roof Rack system. This is going to be a great accessory to mount to the roof of your vehicle. It's going to allow you to haul any accessories such as a bike, a kayak, or even a rooftop cargo basket on your roof, create more space in the bed of your truck and in the cab. Now this roof rack system is going to be made up of 3 different parts. Up top we have our 60-inch WingBar Evo crossbars. They're made out of aluminum and they're very durable. They're going to have a nice aerodynamic shape to them, help cut down on wind noise and drag when you compare it to your standard square bar system. Now we have them in black on top of our Sierra, but they're also available in silver. Just see eChiller.com if you would like to have that color. Now below, kind of the middleman, is going to be our Evo feet for naked roofs. This is what's connecting our crossbars to our fit kit. We'll go ahead and take off the end cap. Just take a quick look on the inside. Just pops right off. We see all we have is that one tightening bolt on the inside. When we tighten that down, that's going to pull the hook up into the Evo foot, and that's what pulls the roof rack down onto the vehicle. And then down here, we're going to have this rubber coated hook along with this really thick rubber pad that's sitting between the Evo foot and our roof. That's the fit kit specifically designed for our Sierra. Now that thick rubber padding is going to help protect your roof from any type of scratches or abrasions. And the rubber coated hook is a little bit different than your standard ones that just come under the door frame, because when we open up our door, we're going to see how it's designed to come down and get underneath our weather stripping. You see how it just matches the curves right there of our door frame. And it's not a big deal, all you got to do is pull back your weather stripping just a little bit, get your hook down in there, and then you can push it back up. It's not going to affect your seal at all. You're not going to have any leaks still, so don't have to worry about that. Now back up here to our foot, I'm going to show you one more thing. So once we put that clamp back on, we're going to see we have these plastic locks. You can replace those with Thule lock cores, which are sold separately here at eChiller.com. It's going to replace your plastic lock. It's going to have an actual locking key so that no one can remove the roof rack system without that key. Now how we got our front bar in place was we measured from the top of our windshield up to the front of our Evo foot for naked roofs. You would do that the same on both sides and then tighten it down. Now let's give you a few measurements. First I'm going to go from the top of our roof to the bottom of our wing bar. That's going to be about 3 1/4 inches right there. So that's plenty of space to get any clamp-on accessories or any strap-on accessories under the crossbar without risking damaging your roof. And if you have a sunroof on your Sierra, it's also not going to impede its ability to open either. But you do want to make sure that you don't have it open when you're trying to install any clamp-on or steel strap accessories. Now let's go from the top of the roof to the top of our wing bar, and that is going to be 4 1/4 inches. Now why that's relevant is you want to keep in mind, because the Sierra naturally just hits higher, and some people might even have a little bit of a lift or a level kit on their Sierra, you want to make sure that any low clearance situations you take into account the amount of space you've added onto the top. Now when compared to the old Thule Aeroblade bars, these are going to have a higher weight capacity coming in at 220 pounds. Which is a big step up, but you do want to double check with your Sierra's owner's manual to make sure your roof can handle that weight. Now that we've gone over those features, let's go ahead and show you how this installs. Now I've got all the parts laid out you're going to need. Both crossbars are going to install the exact same way. They're going to assemble the exact same way as well. So we'll go ahead and finish this one up. We have half of it done. Flip over our wing bar. We're going to come over and take the end cap off the side to start. Now we're going to grab our Evo foot. Flip it upside down, we see this little plastic bracket right here. We're going to grab the pad from our fit kit, put it over top, and then we're going to push down to get it to clamp on. Might take a little bit of force all the way around, just really make sure you go all the way around, get it clamped on. There we go. Now from there, we're going to take our hook, and all you got to do is insert it right in that slot and push up till you hear a click. Like that. Give it a couple tugs, you know it's hooked on. Now we're going to come to the other side. We already have our scale set to the correct length specified in our instructions. So we're going to insert the Evo foot all the way up until it's touching that tab. And how you do that is you have those 2 silver little buttons right there. When we push down on it, that's going to release the lock that's on the top, so we can just slide it right in. So easiest way for me, and this might be easy for you, is to just look over top, push down both of them, and just slide it slowly until it touches, and then let go. Once you let go, it's locked into place. It's not going to go anywhere. From there, put your end cap back on. Now we're ready to get it on our roof. When you have both back doors open, we're just gonna step up and get it in place. It doesn't have to be exactly in the correct spot. Just get your hook over there, latch it on both sides, and then we'll come back with our tape measure to make sure we get the correct crossbar spread. Now for our crossbar spread, we have our measuring tape. We're gonna go from the front of our front crossbar to the front of our rear crossbar. You can find this measurement in your instructions. So once you have it there on both sides, we already measured the other side. We're going to grab our little foam pieces. And this is a step that we're going to skip today for demonstration purposes, but I just want to point out, if you're installing this on your GMC permanently, you want to make sure you get this little foam bumper right under that second notch right there. It's got a little adhesive yellow thing on it. You take that off, there's adhesive on it. Sticks right there, just helps protect the paint job on your Sierra. But like I said, we're going to skip that step for now. Now we're just going to pull back on the weather stripping a bit, like I explained earlier how the hooks work. You don't have to pull it back too far, just enough to where you can get the hook under there. Once you have the hook under there, just push up on it as much as you can around. Now we're going to start tightening down. And with this process, we're only going to do a little bit at a time. We're going to go just until it's a bit snug on this side. So insert our tightening tool, go down a little bit. And like I said, you want to just switch sides occasionally to make sure one side doesn't pull more than the other one. So we've done that pretty snug. We'll go a little bit more. There we go. Now we'll switch to the other side, do the same thing, and just go back and forth. Now the other side's already tightened down to the specifications, and when you hear that click, that's how you know it's tight enough. Now we'll just hop down. We're gonna grab our end caps, put it on, like so. Now you're ready to load up your favorite Thule accessories and hit the road. With all that being said, that's gonna do it for our test fit of the Thule WingBar Evo Roof Rack system on our 2016 GMC Sierra 2500.